Yes, right now it is 91 degrees outside, and it is the 7th of October. So let's just spin this around to get the light and the action going on. And I should start now, right? Are we good? All right, hello, hello. Which camera am I looking at? All of them at the same time? All right, hi, welcome to another DIY Tuesday. I'm Rocky with Craftex. And I'm going to be designing this cool nutcracker. This is an infinity light. I foamed this container and I'm just going to make a big, beautiful Christmas display using all the colors in this piece right here. And it's going to be big and bold and fabulous, and join me along for the ride. If you have any questions, please ask or whatever. Just say hi, tell me where you're from, and let's begin. So, to start with, I want to cover this space up right here. I didn't want to moss it because it's going to take too much moss, so I just sprayed the foam gold because, you know, it's going to have gold in here. I have some gold things that's going to be in there as well, so you're really not even going to see the foam. So I wanted to cover all this, have it come draping down, so we have some greenery pieces that we're going to use. But this is actually a wreath that I just cut so I can place it around. And I'm going to show you how I am going to stake them inside of the foam. I chose this greenery because when I was looking at this piece, this is super traditional for me. So I think that pine, to me, it seems traditional. It's very beautiful. I love the color, how it pops off of the container, how it looks like with this piece right here. And it's going to go, I'm going to put it halfway around. And this space right here is going to be open because I'm going to have some pieces coming down and draping down. But make sure when you put this in here, you fluff it all out. Get it coming down on the back, around, coming up, all over the place. And what I'm going to do to secure this in here is on your stems of all these you know, if you have flowers at home that you already used or purchased, if you just cut off the stem that has a really, really good wire. So what I do is I just cut that stem off and I make a little U or whatever, a little hook. And you're going to just use this as an anchor. So you get your glue and your wire cutters and you find a place where you are going to anchor this. So I'm going to anchor this right in about 4 or 5 different places, so this piece will not come up. And don't worry about that, you're going to have all this covered up. So I'm just going to use the branches to tie a little bit. And then fluff that out. Come back around here, and once I secure this over here, then I'll tie it off in the back. And get down to the base. If you can see, let me come around here and get this smushed down in there. I actually like it coming out like that a little bit. Give it a little twist. See how much life the bulb garland gives you? Tucked in. All right, so let me make this even with this one. And let me show you what it looks like from all the way around. And you can pull them down as much as you want, but that ball garland gives you, I feel like it gives you a lot of depth. And we're still going to have tons of glitter stems and everything in here. But there's that ball garland. Now I think we should focus on some glitter stems, some tall pieces. I have quite a bit over here. Oh, let's do a poinsettia first. These are beautiful. These are one of the new ones we have. Has a nice glitter edge around it. The red is really traditional. It's a velvet. And I have 6 here, so we're going to see where I'm going to place these. I had an idea of what I'm going to do with them, so let's see if that idea comes to life. All right, this is going to be a little heavy on top, and I don't know how much we have to go down there, so I might have to anchor it to this one, but let's see. Just going to cut that one real fast. You don't want to get too, you don't want to block the nutcracker too much. Then we'll just go a little bit deeper. I think that's a good size. Take that out and let's glue it back in. There we go. Make sure you get all the leaves nice and fluffed out so you can see all the glitter on the edges. There's that one. This one, I'm kind of feeling to come cascade down a little bit. So again, you're just going to fluff out. Every single one of these petals has its own wire. So they fluff out really nice. But for this one, let's see. How do I want to do it? Do I want to have it come down here? When I do things, I have an idea of what I'm going to do, but I don't really know what I'm doing until I get in there. Yeah, so I'm going to have this come down. So again, just manipulate your stem to however position you want your flower to be. And then I'm not even going to cut this one. I'm going to glue it, and then let's work it in right here. Now all this back here, I'm going to have a loop, big loop of ribbons. I was going to do loopettes of ribbons, but I think I'm going to do tucks of little bows throughout this. How are we liking that so far? I think it looks cool. And I'm going to add one more poinsettia here to even that out. I love traditional colors. You might not think I like traditional. People probably think I do all kinds of different colors, but I do this nutcracker theme. I do black, white, blue, a little bit of green.
Eric Martinez says, "Love it, Rocky."
Oh, I love Eric. If you want to follow someone really talented, make sure you follow Eric. I love his work. All right, yeah, I think that's a good place. We've known Eric for a long time. I knew Eric before I even started here. All right, let's see this one.
Andrew says, "Oh my gosh, I think I'm in love. So pretty."
Who said this?
Andrew
Oh, very nice.
and Nelson Craft.
My husband, Nelson.
Love.
Oh, I love him.
Love eyes.
Oh, little googly eyes from my maybe. All right, let's see. All right, you see how we place the flowers? We have 1, 2, 3 here. We're gonna have space enough to have other stems. I have quite a bit that's gonna be going in here, so I'm leaving space for that. But we're gonna turn this around so I can show you the same thing on the back. How I had the bigger one here, the smaller one, the one coming down, and here we're gonna do the same thing again. And don't worry if they're not the same size as the ones in the back. It's all gonna look beautiful in the end. Oh, Nelson's watching. That makes me happy.
Eric says he's going to come by. He's going to stop by and visit.
Yes, please do. Please, please do. Man, I've known Eric forever.
Babette says, absolutely.
Babette!
I love it.
I had lunch with Babette. She came and saw me today. We visited for a while, and we had lunch. Now, I've known her even longer. All right.
Tony D says, where do you purchase the big poinsettias?
At crafttex.com.
That's right.
Or come in, say hi to us, and then we can show you where to get these. We have these in several different sizes, several different colors. The gold is beautiful. And I'll come up and show y'all. Beep, beep.
What city are
Beep,
you
beep, 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 beep. We are in Houston, Texas, in Bel Air. Uh-oh, I think I might have cut this one too short, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. I will actually fix my issue down here. I'm just gonna position my flowers just a little different. Sometimes when you make little, not paying attention, you make little mistakes, it's easy to fix, just doesn't have to be perfect how it was you did it before. You just have to maneuver. All right. Now we have one more. All right. This one is cut short too, but we're just not going to worry about that. Just have it just a little deeper in there. All right, so we have our poinsettias in there. Let me spin this around so you can see. This would look beautiful right outside your front door, even on a dining table or a big kitchen island if you have the space. All right, how are y'all liking it so far? Everything good? If you see something out of place, let me know so I can fix it. Okay, let's see. Now we have these holly leaves. This comes from the same family as these. It's a velvet with the glitter. These are gorgeous. Again, just shape out.
Is that a new item?
This is a new item. And this, I'm going to show you how you can use it when you break it up. I'm going to break it up over here. But this one I had when I first started to come up with an idea. I wanted it to come underneath this piece. So we are going to see how beautiful that looks? Just tucked up underneath. Pull this leaf up. With the berries on it. That's just really, really pretty. And over here, I'm just gonna, since I have this comes with multiple leaves, I'm going to separate this right in the middle, right where that little section is, because I want to break this up. I want some to come in the front and some to come up over the top of it. Always save these little pieces. You'll thank me. All right. Just shape it however you like. I don't think I glued that one in. I'll come back. All right. Let's get behind.
Stunning.
Oh, thank you.
Showstopper.
All right. All right, so see how pretty that looks? This is a beautiful product. I want this one to come underneath, pretty close to the edge of the container. So we're going to bend, get all this little paper off. We're going to bend this. And you have to be careful with this one because I am gluing it, but since it's so close to this piece right here, just be very careful about, see, I just glued myself. And hold on to something.
About how many inches wide are those red velvet poinsettias?
Oh my goodness, let's see. It's big as my head. So how big is my head?
Oh my. Depends on the day.
It's this big.
Okay.
All right. That's a good question. We will find out and give you that answer. But I can, this came off, I cut this, but I'm going to tuck this away somewhere in there so we can just save that. All right, so how's that looking? You have the holly here, holly here, holly there. And let's do the same thing for the back. Okay. That. This is really nice. I haven't had a chance to use this yet until now, but I have a feeling I'm going to be using this quite a bit.
Beautiful work.
Thank you. Okay, what's going on here? Let's go right here. There we go. And it seems like I'm being a little rough with it, but it'll be fine. It'll come out very pretty. All right. And what I like about this is, even though I didn't use moss in there, when you're looking up at it, you can see like a nice gold glow, which is really pretty actually, versus having moss in there. And if you use moss on this, which you could, you just have to use quite a bit of it. So just spray paint it if you're not going to see it. All right. Where did I cut this? Right here. All right, I'm going to twist this back around, and I'm going to go underneath again. When I first was thinking about how I'm going to do this, I told Marcy, which is my coworker, I said, I'm not going to put that much stuff in it. I'm just going to show off the natural beauty. And then once you get into it, more is more, right? And we're at Craft Techs, we're known for doing things big and grand and beautiful. All right.
You have someone asking, do you have classes online?
We do. If you go to crafttex.com and you go to where it's the little tab that says workshop classes, the last couple classes of the year are going to be on there. We have one with Ernie coming up. He's a is it this weekend? And then we have a garland class that I will be teaching on October 18th. And there's a wreath class in the same day. So if you wanted to do an all-day thing, you can. If you wanted to pick either a wreath or a garland, you can. So make sure you go to crafttex.com, go to the workshop class tab, and then sign up. It's always a fun time. And there's a bow making class. But we have them once a month throughout the year, and it's always going to be on crafttex.com. All right, so let's see.
All the larger items like the soldier you're using.
We do. And I can tell you how much he is because I have my handy dandy receipt. This soldier right here is $159.95. He's great. And we have several different options in this. We have a bigger soldier, snowmen, trees, kitties, puppy dogs. What else do we have?
Christmas trees.
Holy Family, candy canes. All right, so we have our big items in there. We have our poinsettias, we have our holly leaves, and our balls, and our greenery stems. Now I have two different fun little picks I'm going to show you. I wanted to add some black and white into it, and I like this green pick. This is a new one for us. So I'm just going to, let's do the green ones first. This one, someone's texting me a lot.
Where do you find them on your website? Do you know if there's a word search we can use? Are you familiar with that, Madison? Any of the items that he's using?
Typically, for the light, you would search Echo Light, E-K-K-O light.
Echo Light, okay.
For the poinsettias, these velvet poinsettias specifically, I believe these are the 10-inch.
Okay, these are 10-inch poinsettias, by the way. So you can do a word search for all of these things, and then all the different options will come up.
If you don't recognize that voice behind the camera, that's Mr. Mike Segura, the famous Michael Segura. Okay, before this glue dries, I just got the stems and I just bent them either any way you like. I'm having them just go a little crazy, but you can always go back and then fix them. Yeah, I love a little crazy. Okay, give it a little glitz. With this one, just have fun with it.
Summer says absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you, Summer. This one we're going to tuck in down here. Let's see first. Yeah. All right. All right. So we have 3 on that side. How many stems do I have? I have 4, so I can do, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 3 on this side, 3 on the other. Again, just bend it however you like. I'm going to insert it right on the side over here. Because we have those little black and white curly cues that we have. It's just going to fill in this space in the middle. I think I chose 7 of these. Okay, remember when I was telling you there's that metal thing down here? I just hit it, so you're going to have to go a little bit away from that so you can get the stem down. All right, spin this one down a little bit more. All right, so this is going to be the front with these little gold, green and red stems. And we're just going to do the same. Oops, let me go the opposite direction. We're just going to do the same thing here. Get your stem of choice.
164 people watching.
Wow, I'm famous.
Yes, internet famous.
Yeah. All right. Let's put this one here. Again, it does not have to match what you did in the front. That's the beauty of it. All right. Michael, will you buy this for me?
I will.
Okay. All right, let's see, where should this one go? Yeah, let's put this right here. You know, some people, like I said earlier, I don't really know what I'm doing until I get into it. I have an idea, but some people plan everything out, but my brain just doesn't work like that. All right, so I have 2 more. I need something here, and I think I'm going to put something here. So this one I'm going to keep tall. No, I'm going to cut that down some. The busy season is about to start, so if you're wanting something custom made, my advice to you is to come in soon and place those orders, because when it hits, it's going to be, the wait time for you is going to be longer than what you're probably going to want. So come see us and place those orders. It's just growing and growing. Okay, so I have this full over here. I think I'm going to do right in the center of that poinsettia and this holly leaf right there. And if this is too big for you, if you don't think you have space for that, we have other pieces that we can use to make for you. So if this piece you think is too large. See, I don't like the size of that, so I'm going to take this out. I'm going to trim this down some. Where was it? There it is. There we go. All right, nice and flowy all over the place. Big. And we still have room for our loops. I have really nice ribbon to use, but we're going to use the black and white curly cues. This is really fun. I have the Harlequin version of these. This is going to add just that extra pop. I wanted to use 8 of these, but Marcy talked me down to, oh wait, do I have 8? I do have 8. All right, let's see. These we're just going to pop in. Uh-oh. Okay. See how it just pops out? I'm going to have this one come down some. And if you don't like the black and white, we have red ones, we have gold ones, I think we have green sequin ones.
KDA says that was the perfect match.
Oh yes, the black and white. See, I think I want to have one coming down. You know, and have these come out a little bit too. They don't have to be so long if you wanted to come in. Yeah. Hitting that metal again. See, that's fun. And I still have, let's see, do I want to add another one up here? You know, why not? Let's just do it. I'm not going to cut this last stem. I'm just going to have it long.
Fantastic says one of these days I'm just going to come to craft.
One of these days, why not tomorrow? All right, see the difference that that makes? If you look at this side, and then it swings around to that side. Just adding a little pop of color can change the whole direction of your arrangement.
Katie is saying the black and white gave it a nice detailed dimension. I simply loved it.
Oh, great, thank you. I'm glad you love it. Wait till you see the ribbon I use. It's gonna be play on patterns. And yes, I am gonna be showing on how to make a bow. All right, we're down to our last little curlicue. I have 4 on that side, 3 on this side. I thought I had 8, but this one's hiding from me somewhere. All right, let's just spin this out a little bit. She hid it from me, sabotaging me. Okay, let's put this one right behind this poinsettia.
Fantastic is saying, is that going to be easy to move?
Yeah, sure. You just have to get someone to help you. All right, look how big and beautiful that looks. Now, I'll do this last. Let's get to the ribbon. When I said I was going to show you a play on patterns, this Harlequin with the black and white striped, it's going to be fun. And we have a nice, cool nutcracker ribbon. This one, don't you fall. Then we have the gold. Then we have our thin Harlequin with the red in the back. And we have our 2.5 inch with red and green. So when you start off with your ribbons, I start off with the smaller one first. Some people work backwards and into the smaller. but my brain doesn't work like that. I have to do the smaller to the back. So I'm gonna start off with the smallest gold. And like I said, I was gonna make loopettes, but I think I'm gonna make a big, nice bow. So I just dropped my ribbon to the floor, and I'm gonna have a nice long tail. And this is really nice ribbon.
Seams says, oh, the ribbon,
Yes.
exclamation. Yeah.
Yes, so I'll get you a nice long tail. And you're gonna start, I start with my left hand. This is gonna be the one that does all the work. This is just like a holding hand. So you're just gonna make a nice big loop. And then from your this thumb to this thumb are gonna touch. Like your fingers are gonna touch like this. So you're gonna get like a big center loop. You get this bottom part and you twist it. And you just come back up. And you twist again. I'm making extra long loops because I'm gonna have to sink this deep in. So you need the ribbon to come out. I'm going to make 4. Because we're gonna make this a big, grand bow. Twist that back down. And then, where did the scissors go? And then I'm just gonna snip it. I know a lot of people don't like to cut the nice ribbon. Cut it. Okay, so this is gonna be the center of the bow. Then I'm gonna go down to my black and white. Again, long tail. I'm just gonna go up. Whenever the second one that needs to be bigger than the first one, the third one needs to be bigger than the second one, the fourth one needs to be bigger than the third one. And you just go back and make your loops. This one, it's double-sided, so let's try to see what it looks like with just a little red. Just one. He's gonna be, nope, you know, I don't like that. So I'm gonna start over. I want all the black and white pieces to come out. You can see the red on the bottom. So this is what you're gonna see. And it'll all be fluffed out when you get all your ribbons in there. Okay, so Marshy showed us this trick one time that I'm gonna attempt to show y'all. So sometimes when you make loops with the nutcrackers, sometimes they're upside down when you make your circle, your center, or when you make your loop. So we're gonna show you how to do it, how Marcy taught us. So you're gonna make your first loop, and then when you come down, you're gonna have to come back up. You're gonna have to come back up. You can see how the nutcracker is facing you, and it's facing here. And then you're just gonna make another loop. And twist. No, we're gonna come back up. That's right underneath. There we go. And you're gonna, all this is gonna be fluffed out. So don't worry how it looks like now. When it's all fluffed, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. And again, I made these loops big because this is going to be tucked deep inside. All right. Now let's get to our green and red ribbon. Get another tail. And this one, I just want a little hint of that red since we already have a lot of red. I'm only going to do 2, but with a long tail. If you wanted to change this out for a 4-inch, that'd be nice too. All right. And let's zip tie this. Or you can wire it, whatever you choose to do. All right, and I'm going to anchor this in, and then I'm going to cut all the tails. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to anchor it in. Remember when I told you to save these pieces? You're just going to get it, and you're going to bend, and you're going to use this right in the center. Like a hook. And this is going to be tucked so deep in there, you're not even going to see it.
Donna says this is fabulous.
Oh, thank you. All right, I'm going to come over here so you can see. And get your pieces and have them come down. Get all the little loose pieces and have them come down, trailing down, and try to get them to come through the greenery.
Can I get the Nutcracker Craft X? Is it still
Oh,
available?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do. It's a limited quantity, so make sure you come in and get your order, place your order. Either you can call and have them pay over through the online. See these big loops and your tails coming down
In Kansas.
in Kansas. All right, so
Arkansas, I'm sorry.
Arkansas. Have all your pieces coming down.
You go to craftx.com. Find it there. We can get you set up for delivery.
Yes. Now these ends down here, we're going to dovetail them, or however you want to finish off your you can mix them if you just want to, do like a little angle cut, but I like to dovetail them. This one, if you wanted to, let me show you, if you wanted to just flip this up so you can see the back. But I'm also going to show you on the other side of how you can, let's tuck this back here, how you can just make little loopettes. So you have the big bow there, and if you have little small spaces here, and you didn't want to use so much ribbon, if you just get it and make your big loops, and just do one or two. And these are just little loops. Hey, and let's see, let's do this. See, these are just little loops, so you get to see each piece. And then just close this off. Oh, he's upside down. Close it, we'll have this piece come up and around. And then fluff all this out. And then this can sit right inside of there. All right. See how pretty that is? All right. Again, use your pieces that you cut. Let me get a longer one. And just make a little hook again. And then insert that into one of your spaces.
Is this arrangement for sale?
Yes, this is. This piece came out to $869.95. Now that's a big price, but this is a big piece.
Yeah, this about the nutcracker, it is called an infinity light. And they do get plugged in. They are electric. They're not battery operated. You have to plug them in. So people are calling and asking about this already.
Oh, they're good. I'm glad. Infinity Light Soldier.
So just look up infinity lights and the whole collection should come up in terms of what we have to offer. This is just one of several.
Okay, so I showed you how to do a little loopette and then a big bow. And you're going to have ribbon left over. So if you wanted to, go back in and tuck or have some down.
This is beautiful, Rocky. Everybody
Thank
loves
you.
this. You have a lot of people that are sharing this video.
Oh, very
as they're
nice.
watching it.
Thank
So,
you. I have one more item to put in here. This is a new item for us. These ball clusters, which are fun. But see this space right here, if you wanted to, you add another little loopette or have some ribbon just tailing down, but I'm gonna fill the space up with these clear ornaments that we have, and then we're gonna finish this sucker up. These are fun. See how much extra depth that gives it? You know, like I said earlier, there's very limited numbers on this particular soldier. We have a bigger one. We have all different kinds, actually. But see how cute these iridescent plastic balls are in here?
gorgeous arrangement. You were so creative.
Oh, thank you. And I'm going to place this right in front of the ribbon. Have the ribbon sitting on top of this. And I have one more. Let's spin this sucker around. And then we can put it, where do you see? Let's put it right here. Now again, I still have extra ribbon. If you have extra ribbon and you want to tuck it in some places, tuck it in, use all the ribbon that you have. But here it is. I'm going to go back and finish off the tails and stuff like that. Maybe tuck this in a little deeper. Just fix a few things, but here it is. I hope you enjoy. Turned out to be big. Oh, let's not hide the poinsettia. I hope you enjoyed this DIY. I had fun making it. We're going to have it every Tuesday, so join us in for next time. And thank you so much. Bye-bye.